Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's so close, but yet so far from being a 20-game winner last year. 19 wins on the season. One win away from that magical number. I'm sure he'd like to win 20 this year after being so close last season.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track, the wall. See you later. A solo home run there for Mookie. Second home run early in the year as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
To the plate now, Jeter Downs. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, number 26. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. To this one, it's off the wall.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Jays lead it 3-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 4 for 11. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here now is Rafael Devers. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Mitch Moreland comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Come on, Blue.
Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 1. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, DJ Peters, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box, Jeter downs. This is foul right side. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Play, a run comes across to score.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
In now, Eloy Jimenez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now batting, pitcher, Ruiz.
To the plate now, Keibert Ruiz. Into center field, line drive, base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Relay to the plate, and he's out on the tag. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays are out in front, 9-1. So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High and deep down the left field line, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Batting nine.
Plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Gray ready with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, DJ Peters. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's Mookie Betts. And he puts it on the ground to second. Pedroia has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Gino. Down.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeter Downs. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Moreland is there. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung out and belted. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, and on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 11-1. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. First home run of the campaign for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one. Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes, and when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
1-1. To short, hit hard. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone into the home bullpen. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this.
Hit well again down the right field line. And it's off the foul pole. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Two and 0 now.
What did I miss,
this
Blue?
guy's more focused at the plate right now.
Are you kidding me? That's a strike right there. Come on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. In there, and it's full 3 and 2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays lead it 11-4. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that means Matt Chapman comes the first pitch.
Chapman.
Ball, that's just out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from. Here now the 2-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, K-Bird. Ruiz.
Digging in now, Keibert Ruiz. Last time through was a base hit. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it, though, 11-4. Set for the start of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ooh, what did I miss? Come on. I agree with that fan. Come on, Blue.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here you go.
And did he hold up?
Yes, he
in time?
did.
A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
First delivery to him on the way. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Heath Hembree gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's Couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Not shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. This is in the air out to right. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back, center fielder, DJ Peters.
Digging in to try it again. DJ Peters, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Pedroia. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went
The
out.
fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it.
Oh,
Hang on
yeah.
for 2.
Pulling up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Betts is on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it, though, 11-4.
Oh, come on. I don't want to rewatch that awful swing. Damn, I do every other at-bat. It's an awful swing on a pitch like that.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ripped on the ground to first. Chapman brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The bat, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down and away, ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peters will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Popped him up. Moreland is there for it. 1 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Stepping up to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Bradley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His second home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Three and 0 now.
What the fuck, Lou? What the fuck?
That's in there. 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Alex Verdugo.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 55, Taylor.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there. Darwin's and Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Ryan Zimmerman. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sharp ground ball to third. Devers has it, and that's out number 1. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and Keibert Ruiz will dig into the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Keibert Ruiz becomes out number 2 this inning. He's set and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Blue Jays go down and ready to begin the 8th. The former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Austin Voth has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 51.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. This he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups.
A swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting him get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Mitch Moreland is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
What
Nice
the
hell?
Right, why are y'all so slow?
That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough
Could have got him. Could have got him.
Down was a pretty good job, but
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Not.
That one is
God
out of here.
Damn it!
This game is tied.
Oh.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game.
Wow.
Matt Barnes moves on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, DJ Peters. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, 1 strike.
Good eye, way to watch that ball go by. What's that one?
Oh, that's low.
Good eye, good eye. Oh, come on. Can you actually throw him a normal strike? You've only thrown 1. Besides the one time a swing out, that's all it said the strike zone. You've only thrown 1 strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the
Just
zone.
need a double from Betts
So
to get the cycle.
And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the belt, the pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Go ahead, out. A little too tall. That
good eye, good eye. Way to watch that ball go by.
Find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Is in there for a full count now.
Okay.
3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can.
I can afford to take
around
another
the knees
pitch
like that.
Fastball called.
Yeah,
Strike 3.
never mind.
And there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jeter Downs. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Colton Wong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Colton.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run
safe.
at first. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
A lot of fucking runs have been scored in this game. A lot of home runs have been hit in this game.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Verdugo is there, 2 down. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way
Yeah, that's
to make
probably
this
why.
work a little bit harder.
No balls.
That
and
is
no
why.
strike.
Huh, who knew? That is why I've been striking out a lot of times with him.
A little
You
quick
fucking
on
knew.
that swing,
That's
and
the
he
second
finds himself
pitch I swung
behind
at.
0-2.
Not supposed to be swinging this
2 out,
shit, buddy.
nobody
Keep
on.
on doing it. This is why you struck out. And he's a 4.
Swing and a miss, got him
God.
reaching. The throw to first is
None of
in
these guys
time,
are that
and
terrible.
the
I
inning
just
is
don't know what
over.
the fuck I'm
so
doing.
2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 9th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 13-11. Colton Wong stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Oi. Almost
Standing in,
13,
Jackie Bradley
12.
Jr. He went deep for a
ACAB,
2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, A-cab.
Giovanni
ACAB.
Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Giovanni.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Buck 11
the
too.
0-1.
That's security, by the
Heading
way.
out towards shallow right. One
Buck on.
is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
You have to find a way.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-11 the final score here. Toronto hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Josh Hader claims the win out of the pen, his first. Giovanni Gallegos records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Yeah, it's 32. I don't care.